And we are live. So right now I'm testing this, see if this is working. Did I mess up the time? Not really. This is good. All right. So just testing one more second. See how much is the delay. All right. And we are live. Let me do one more time. Let's just put on my social media here. Let's see. Interesting. Sharp corners showing live. Yep, we are live right here. That's live. Yep, right here. All right. All right, we are almost live. Let me post this one more time. I messed up today. And this will be done soon. And we are live. Yep. All right. So sorry about that. Simon is on vacation, so it was a last minute change. So let's talk about today. Everybody, welcome to join. Welcome to the Growth Mindset Show. It's a Friday again. My name. It's too early. Need more caffeine here, huh? My name is Mahesh Chand. You are joining Growth Mindset Show. This Friday it's noon from outside of Philadelphia. And as if you joined last week or so, you probably know this is our last show. Today's our last show of the year, and then we will be back again in 2022. Today, just a little recap what we talk about this year, whole year 2021, and then anything else you want to bring, post your questions, comments on YouTube. Can do that as well. Take those questions. So I'm thinking we will do this 30 minutes today, 30 minutes show. So are you ready for New Year? Well, and your Christmas, I know some people celebrate Christmas, some don't. If you celebrate Christmas, are you ready for Christmas? Also, you ready for New Year? If you are ready for New Year, what else? You have any plans for New Year? Anything changing? Any resolutions? I know many of us make New Year resolutions. If you have any, you want to share with us what your plans are for New Year? You want to change something? I know COVID is still going around. I think it's kind of growing. The COVID situation is growing. We are planning to do actually a conference in person in a C Sharp Corner annual conference in person, but we don't know yet until we figure out the COVID situation. So we'll keep you posted on that. Yeah, and today I really want to talk about some of the things we recap. So if you let me see if I can share my screen. So let me add my screen here. Share screen. Share screen. Window. There you go. That's it. I got it. All right. Here we go. Chrome tab. You can share Chrome tab. There you go. All right. As you can see here on C Sharp Corner, Um, if I want a little recap what we cover in this, if you go to live, C Sharp Corner Live, there is a all shows. There's a growth mindset show, and this is kind of show we cover everything is here. All the episodes we did in this year 2021, they're all here. Um, and then today I want to just quick recap on things like so why we are doing this show, growth mindset. So what's the purpose? And again, goal is really to be more productive, right? To successful, to get what we want in life. And then you can see here we talk about success motivation, growth mindset, so time management. We talked about innovation, impact of social media, startups, a bunch of other things we talk about this growth mindset show. But today I want to talk about actually and kind of also recap is the 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 most valuable asset what we have in life, and everything revolves around it. Do you have any guess? Any guess? What's the most valuable asset we have in life? You want to type as a comment, and then we'll talk on more on that. I want to talk about that today a little bit. I also want to talk about um, what your priorities are. Anything you're trying to do in new year, new year resolution. You want to change something in 2022. It's 2022 is coming soon. Um, and with the growth mindset, this show in 2022, we will plan a little differently. So our idea is we will plan 10 episode on a specific topic. It could be startups, it could be consulting, it could be few other topics I have in mind. So we will have 10 episodes on each of these topics, and we will build like a series. So that's one thing I'm working on. Also on C Sharp Corner, we are actually building several new things, and one of them is rewards. There's a lot of big things coming in 2022 for C Sharp Corner and its members, member benefits, authors, contributors. So, all right, let's talk about the most valuable asset we have in life. If you ask me, there's two things we value most, we should value most is time and health, right? Time is the currency everything revolves around. So anything we do is all around time. Now you'll say, how does that work? For example, if you're going to work, if you're trying to make money, Ganesh, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining this Friday. So that's good. So your knowledge, application, and resilience, that's great. Absolutely. So let's think about the time. Time is the ultimate currency. And why is time? And I'll explain to you, and then you can agree and disagree with me. Anything we do revolves around time. You go to work, right? We go to work, we find a job, we want to be successful in life. Why? Because, just in a big picture, a lot of people want to be successful. They can make a lot of money. But why do you want to really make money? Have you ever thought that? Why do you want to make money? Why do you want to go to work and get a better job and high paying salary? Why? Well, first thing is if we have a lot of money, we have more money, we don't have to do a lot of things. We don't have to go to work. If you're rich, you don't have to go to work. I'm not saying don't work. You'll do some work, but you don't have to work for somebody. What does that mean? That means you have more time to do the things you want. Again, it comes to time. See, we are making money so we can have more time, right? Now, other option is we can save time, means we don't waste time. We already know we all have limited time in a day, right? So one option is if we utilize that time in a proper way, so we save time rather than wasting time, we just save that time and utilize somewhere else. So for example, if you say, you don't waste your time today and you can get some work done you're supposed to do tomorrow, now out of sudden your tomorrow is free. So you have more time in your hands to do whatever else you want, right? So that's time. That's time. Always think about the value of time and where are you spending your time. Time should be more valuable than your money. I know we all think about how we are spending our money, how we can save more money, how we can make more money. But once you start thinking about time, money will take care of itself. Okay. Now, we also know that in our lifetime, we have so many years to live, right? Some people live 100 years, some people live 80 years, some live 90 years, some live 60 years. So we have this limited finite time in lifetime. But if you take care of your health and live a healthy lifestyle, you can increase your lifespan. You can increase your lifetime. You can increase the number of years you can live. So that's another way you can get more time. You follow me? So one way to get more time is that you can look at, go and evaluate where you're spending your day, spending your week, spending your month, and see where you're wasting your time and stop wasting. That will give you more time, right? That's number one. Number two, if you live a happy lifestyle, that means if you don't get sick. I mean, I'm not saying everybody gets sick, but if you get less sick, you have more energy, you're healthy, you do exercise, you eat good, you may end up living longer. And if you live longer, means you're buying more time to yourself. So if you, those are the two things I really want to close this year with is focus on time and focus on health. If you spend your time wisely and you take care of your health, live a healthy lifestyle, those two things will help you in your life, regardless where you are, who you work for, you start your own business, you work on projects, everywhere. Those two things will always going to help you. And that's really with this whole growth mindset is, social media is right. I'm not a big fan of social media. Of course, everybody uses social media. Social media is part of our life these days. But there's an episode on growth mindset. We just talked about social media, how you can not spend too much time on social media. Don't be addicted to the social media. Just try wisely and use limited time and use for productivity. You and be like think of like it's a purposeful growth tool. Once you start thinking them as a tool, not as a habit, that will change and you will see that how much time you can save every day. And then it adds up. Every day means every month also means every year means the whole lifetime. And in my social media and time management, social media episode, we talked that average people, the way we are spending time every day on social media, we're going to spend 7 8 years just on social media. If out of those 7 8 years you can cut like 2 years, out of sudden you have 2 extra years of time in your bucket you can spend on something that matters to you. So those are just two things I really want to emphasize on when we are closing in this episode, this year-end episode of growth mindset. So that think about time, think about your health. Those are important, two important things. And then if you have a new year resolution, I don't know if you have it. I don't know, Ganesh, if you have a resolution. I have a new year resolution. I think I want to plan things better. That's my resolution is I want to plan things better. um, um, so one resolution should be that better management of time and take care of your health. Those two things are very important. And then third thing is learning, right? We talked about learning in another episode of growth mindset. We talked about learning, how learning is important. Welcome to the show, Ledger. This is our last show. If you guys want to say hi, have any comments, did you learn anything this year from this growth mindset show? I want to know if we are doing this show every Friday. Is it even helping anybody? Did you even learn from anything? If one thing you learned from this growth mindset show, what is that? What did you learn? What made you, said this is what I learned from this show? So that kind of good, I feel better, at least like this thing is working. So my plan for next year is that I want to plan this growth mindset show better, organize it better. So maybe, we're gonna have, a schedule. We're gonna bring more guests on the show. And right now, it's a time consuming, like booking guests, talking to people, who's available, who's not. It's always time consuming. So that's why I try not to bring too many guests on this show. Um, And then 2022, our plan really, my resolution is really personal resolution is to grow C Sharp Corner to the next level. And we are already working on plans, build the community, come up with some rewards. And so people who are learning more, growing more, they can earn more rewards and capitalize on them, and how they can, stay motivated for long term. So that's kind of my big plan is for New Year. Obviously, taking care of health, stay out of COVID situation, hopefully don't get COVID. That's another, I'm sure nobody wants to get COVID. So if we can also do C Sharp Corner conference in person, that's another thing, goal we have for 2022. And I was talking to Simon already, I was talking to David. We are thinking to, have something in April, in person conference in India, C Sharp Corner annual conference in India, with limited people. We are going to have it limited people, but it's going to virtually live stream everywhere on the platform. So let's see how things go this December and January, and those 2 months will decide how things go. If COVID is under control, I think we will move forward with it, because a lot of speakers really, they want to do this in person. Oh, let me stop sharing my screen. Actually, we don't need this. Yeah. So Simon is off today. So if you see sign powered by StreamYard, that's my personal StreamYard. Still, I didn't pay them, so it's a free version. That's why you're seeing that. I'll probably pay to remove that logo. Well, it's okay. StreamYard guys are fine. They're good guys, so we promote them. It's not a problem. Yeah, so definitely, so many things you learn. Metaverse, that's great. You learn Metaverse. Let's talk about Metaverse. I just finished my detailed article on Metaverse. It's going to be published next week on C Sharp Corner. It's a long article. I think it's 2,200 words, and I did a lot of research on that. So it's it's going to be fun article. It's coming on C Sharp Corner next week. And then I will add more articles to it. And funny thing is, we are actually, as my company Mindcracker, we're already building metaverse for some of our clients. They are not fully metaverses, but they are starting off the metaverse. Like, we are using HoloLens. We are building virtual reality apps where things can be done within the apps. So I will share more of that in coming time. So with that said, I don't want to take too much time of you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Unless you have any questions, last question, what I would say is, enjoy your holidays, and have a very great, joyful, cheerful New Year 2022, and stay healthy. That's very important. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you next year in 2022, and we will announce an agenda on C Sharp Corner and social media as well. So both of you, Ganesh and Ledger, and anybody else watching, thank you for joining me this Friday. I just want to recap quick, say thank you to everybody, and talk about this plan we have for next year. I will see you next year, and we will do many more good things in next year. Thank you so much, and Happy New Year. Happy holidays.